Hello everyone, I am Siddhant Sangal from Yacht Watch Club and this video is going to be about this super nice watch from Rado called Hyperchrome. It's the wedding season and folks at Rado are busy counting cash. If you know, you know. So I searched and searched and searched on YouTube and I couldn't find a single review of this particular watch. I mean, are you guys buying Rados without doing any kind of research? Or maybe Rado is the most formidable entry-level luxury watch brand in India at least. Be that as it may, Rado has a history spanning over 100 years since 1917 at the least, but this particular collection, that is Hyperchrome, was launched back in 2012 and this has easily become the most formidable watch for a lot of us out there. Certainly Rado has to be credited for this because of their marketing efforts in the Asian Peninsula back in the 70s and 80s. And this has led to Rado being one of the most popular entry-level luxury watch brands out there. Essentially, Rado has three main segments where all of their activity is happening. The most popular segment obviously is the 50,000 to 1 lakh rupee range, which is the entry-level Rado watches that we are talking about. Then you have the 1 to 2 lakh rupee segment, which is the most dominating segment here if you're looking for a slightly expensive watch. And then you have watches spanning 2 lakhs and above, which I think is an overkill for Rado. So I've got two Rados with me today. This one is the lower priced 1,16,000 rupee variant and this one is priced for 1,33,000. Needless to say, both of these watches are in the segment of $1,200 to $1,500, which is a very exciting category. You know, it takes a lot of effort to arrange these watches, make these videos, get a genuine review out only after trying and testing them for days and weeks. So give us a shout out, subscribe, like and share this with your friends. Let's put these watches under the scanner. First X-ray here suggests a lot of 316L stainless steel that is spread all over the watch. The case looks pretty solid and large at a 45mm diameter with a thickness of 10.1 mm. Lug to lug is 51.3, making this one a panda clinging to a bamboo shaft. The other one here is just 1 mm short in diameter, but that's 2 mm thicker. The Sapphire Crystal comes knocking with anti-reflective coating on both sides of the glass to dull the glare of your jealous friends. Being the master of materials that Rado is, you can find high-tech ceramic on this watch while it can be spotted on the bezel. By the way, have you ever noticed Rado never had field or Flieger watches, but just dress watches and maybe a few diving watches? Something to think about. 100-meter water resistance is good enough for a watch that's meant to be worn in vanity. But before we discuss the dial, let's quickly turn around to catch a glimpse of a pair of seahorses that are engraved onto the stainless steel case back. Now the other one here has 3 seahorses on the back, indicating a higher 200-meter water resistance. Now if I forgot to mention, what we are dealing here with is a quartz. So an in-house movement from Rado in the shape of caliber 073 is present here, which is common to many of the other Rados that you would find. The crown on the side is half recessed and knurled on the edges, making it convenient to get a grip and pull out easily. The clicks when you pull out the crown are subdued, unlike a thud in the Longines Hydro Conquest. The crown on this one is larger compared to the regular Hyperchrome, and needless to say, we have two Sunners here with us. The dial here has to be the best feature single-handedly of this particular watch. This burgundy dial is a treat to the eyes and the turquoise here impresses even more. The baton hands and indices look very formal and appealing, especially with a twist of gold in either of them. The lume all over is again pardonable and does very little in the dark, but I wouldn't want it too prominent on my dress watch. And the logo also here sticks out from a mile. Well, the date window here is a nice feature to have, and I think it should always be there. Well, you've got a stainless steel strap here with dual polish that is brushed in center and regular otherwise to add more layers and complexity to the facade. The strap feels too nice, comes with a regular clasp, and that's made of titanium. The fit and finish after donning this one on my 7-inch wrist is smooth and comfortable, but can be large for many of us. The Rado Hyperchrome is in the burgundy red dial, and then you also have a few other variants to choose from, including the black, the blue, the green and the grey, and then you can also see the higher spec variant here in turquoise, while you can choose the black and white as well. If I specifically talk about myself, I don't like the Florence collection because that's too formal and unappealing for me, while the Diastar is a master from the past. Captain Cook is double the price, while the true square and the true round is something that I really don't like. So I found solace in Hyperchrome. I mean, this is one watch that can be worn on most occasions without it really emptying my wallet every time. Well, Rado here has stuck to the basics and their execution is top notch. I mean, this is one particular watch that I am going to suggest all of you to buy if you're looking to buy a watch in the 1 to 1.5 lakh rupee segment. You could either go for their automatic or buy this cheaper quartz, or you could also go for a chronograph that they have in this range. Now the competition here is intense and fierce, and one competitor, which is the Longines Hydroconquest, is the one that's giving this a run for the money. I would also advise you to check out the Doxa 200T and the Nivada Grenchens Antarctic Spider, but I know you're not going to listen to me and just go for this particular Rado. Junghans Max Bill is the calmer opponent with Bohos written all over it. 3 more watches to round up this list are Raymond Weil's Tango, Favre Leuba's Raider Seabird, and Louis Erard's Heritage. So are you confused what to buy and what not to buy? Well, there is one thing that I know for sure, that 8 out of 10 folks would choose a Rado over all the other competitors. And in this case, I would recommend you to choose this particular watch too, because this Hyperchrome is a beauty waiting to be picked up. Well, I would very confidently give this watch 9 out of 10 purely because of the kind of a package that this one is. So the next time you're wearing a Rado, I am going to think about where all that money is flowing from. What are you wearing today?